that a deal breaker? Deal breaker. Money I lie. Is that a deal breaker? Deal breaker. Baby I lie.
Welcome to Deal Breaker, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am your host, Dee Diamante, and tonight we have our special guest, Mr. 515. We also have three beautiful women that he will be choosing from. Each of them come with three deal breakers each that we will be revealing at the throughout the show. Each reveal will be getting an elimination. So as we also know, Mr. 515 also come with his own deal breaker. Can it be that he has really bad road rage? Or can it be that he's a loud snorer? Or is it that he's a huge bed hogger? Stay tuned and we will be finding out at the end of the show. Now, I would like to introduce to you Mr. 515.
What's up?
You know, Mr. 515, how you feeling tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you. All right. You excited? You excited for tonight?
My heart's pounding a little bit, but other than that, I'm good.
Sounds good. Yes, don't worry. Every night when I'm doing this show, my heart pounds throughout the whole night, but throughout the whole hour. But we make it happen, right? Just a little nervousness, but we good. We good. All right. So but is your heart pounding for love, or is it just for the nerves? Is it no?
Just for the nerves. I'm literally like sitting right here. My heart's pounding for the nerves, but I'm like sucking on some candy and whatnot. So
Gotcha. All right. So Mr. 515, let's get to know you a little bit. So where are you from? Where are you located?
so I live in Iowa. I live in a city called Des Moines, Iowa. Born and raised here my whole entire life. Um, I am a process assistant for Amazon in their outbound department. So I pretty much, so the area that I work in, we pretty much package the your items.
Okay.
So
So it's like you work for the warehouse.
yeah, for the
Got
fulfillment
it.
center over there. So
Okay, got it, got it. Nice, nice. And so how old are you?
I'm 29. I'm going to be 30 in October.
Okay. So you're gonna be 30. And what is your zodiac sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Nice. And what do you like to do for fun?
So pretty much what I like to do for fun, other than this right here, I pretty much listen to my own music, just catch up on some shows and whatnot, uh, hang out with a few buddies, few buddies of mine from work, just to have a great time.
Okay, nice. So you like hanging out with friends, enjoying your time. Okay, sounds great. Sounds great. So what is that you look for in a relationship? Like what type
So
of
pretty
women are
much
you
what
looking for?
what I look for in a relationship, I'm really big on loyalty. Um, Very family oriented, has head on their shoulders. Um, Someone that's down to earth and funny.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Um, where will you take your woman on the first date?
Oh man, I have a I pretty much have a lot of ideas. Um, to be honest, it depends what she wants to do, but it's something that we both like to do in a way.
Right, definitely. All right. So yeah, you wanna get to I mean, I'm pretty sure you know her a little bit, so that will actually make the
Hmm.
decision of where we go. All right. But where would you like to go to take her on the first date? Like something spontaneous. If it's something that even you don't know what it is, it's just spontaneous. Where would you go?
Where would I go? Just spontaneous wise, and like I said, I have a lot of things in my head right now. Um, I would go on a nature walk. To be honest, we have a whole bunch of like parks and everything that has like little nature walks going through. So probably just a
Okay.
nature walk, see a little creek, like a little creek of some sort, see the animals and everything. So
Nice, nice. Okay, okay. Now, so Mr. 515, how long you been single for?
3 years.
3 years. Okay. And what? So what happened in that relationship? Why did you break up with that with your partner?
So this one was mutual, and it was during COVID. It was somebody that I was dating on the app, but we decided to make it mutual because with the whole entire travel plan, she wanted to come out to see me, and I was kind of more protecting her of not getting COVID when that was happening because she also had a kid too. So,
Yeah.
but we just kept it mutual. We're still friends and whatnot. In a way, there was no hard feelings. It was just a decision on both of our parts.
And how long did y'all last?
This lasted about probably like 2 months or somewhere around there.
Okay.
Like we were ready,
Well,
but not ready in a way.
yeah, it was something that it wasn't nothing really serious. It was, you were just getting to know that person, right? Because 2 months is
Right.
not that it's not that long, you know. Okay,
Exactly.
okay. So was it really a relationship or was it just like a little fling? How what do you think?
It was like a little
Yeah,
fling there.
right.
Yeah,
All right, all right. Do you have any children?
I do not.
No. Do you want children?
I actually do, to be honest. At least two kids. But
Okay, nice. All right. Um, you never been all right. Let's put it like this. You never been married, right?
right.
All right. So what has been the longest you've been in a relationship? What has been the longest relationship you've been? How long have that lasted?
Uh, the longest relationship was about a year,
Okay. Well, all right.
but
Yeah.
it was a lot of like lying and deceiving, getting almost to that end, and everything was coming into light.
Right.
It even
Yeah.
got to the point that her mother got involved,
Really.
but her mother was protecting me and not her, which was actually kind of weird.
Yeah, it could be weird. Could be weird. Definitely. I mean, it depends on what it is because if she's in the wrong, that she actually has the right to protect, not to protect you, but actually show her daughter that she's in the wrong. Right.
Yeah, and she was.
Okay. I mean, yeah. So definitely, her mother was in the right for actually defending you.
Hmm.
All right. Mr. 515, what are some goals that you have coming up in your future? Something you're
Some
trying to
goal,
accomplish.
so goals that I have, I want to run my own business. I actually want to go back to school for uh, some cul- some culinary. I love to cook. As you,
Okay.
I do love to
Nice.
I do love to cook. So I want to go back to culinary, but also do the business side of stuff. Um, Probably run my own brewery. I'm a big fan of like craft beers, especially when they're locally and that kind of stuff. So I kind of want to own a craft brewery that some of the proceeds will actually go to nonprofit organizations.
Okay. 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 So that sounds delicious. All right. Nice. All right. So, Mr. 515, um, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Hopefully married.
Married?
Not gonna
You
lie.
want a family, right?
Hopefully married.
You want to
Yeah,
settle? Definitely, definitely.
definitely.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Well, for those who just joined us, this is Deal Breakers every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am your host, Dee Diamante, and today we have Mr. 515 as our special guest, and he will be choosing between three women tonight, which one of them is Miss Matilda, the other ones is Bubbles, and our other guest is Miss Curl Girl. Each of them come with three deal breakers each that we will be revealing throughout the show. The first deal breaker, we will not be eliminating no one, but the second and third, there will be an elimination. Also, Mr. 515 comes with his own deal breakers, right? Can it be that he has very, very bad road rage? Could be that, right? Or is it that he snores very loud? He's a loud snorer. Hmm. Or does he does he really um takes over the whole bed throughout the night? Is he a huge bed hogger? Could be also that. Let's find out at the end of the show. So stay tuned. At this moment, we will be bringing in our three other guests. Now, I want to give us a special shout out to our three top gifters of the stream. Going at number three is Curl Girl, number two Bubble, and number one Nini. Thank y'all so much for the support. Now, we will be bringing our guests. You ready, 515?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Let's introduce our first guest. Our first guest is Matilda. Everybody, please give applause for Matilda. Hi. How you doing tonight?
Everyone.
One.
Hi.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. How are you?
I'm doing
Where's
great.
Chloe?
All right. So, Matilda, let's get to know you a little bit. Where are you from?
I'm from Hagerstown, Maryland.
From Maryland. Nice. And how old are you?
I'm 28.
28. And what is your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Pisces, the water sign. Nice. Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a preschool teacher, and I also working on being a remote for customer
And where?
service.
Okay.
Doing customer
Okay.
service.
Okay. Nice. All right. And what do you do for fun? What do you like to do for fun?
Well, I like to cook a lot. I definitely go to the park to work out and
Okay.
spend time with my grandparents. To bother them because it's fun to me. I chill with my daughter. I do garden work. I got my own little garden outside, so basically that.
Okay. Nice. All right. Good. Good. That sounds great. Okay. Now, this
Mine
is
are on
Matilda.
dancing too. Sorry, dancing too.
You like dancing too? Okay. Nice. What type of music you like to dance to?
Uh, well, I am mixed, so it's bachata, dancehall, soca. It's a lot of different
Okay.
ones.
So you move the hips. You like to move them hips because that it takes a lot of movement to dance those things, right? To dance those that type
Yes,
of
it
music.
do.
Got it. All right. All right.
It
Nice.
do.
Well, everyone, this is Matilda. Now we will be introducing our second guest of the night. Our second guest, please, everyone, welcome Bubbles. Hi, Bubble.
Hello.
How you feeling tonight?
Feeling good. How are you guys feeling?
Doing great. Thank you. Thank you for asking. So, Bubbles, let's get to know you a little bit. Where are you from? Where are you located?
So I'm originally from Little Rock, Arkansas, but I live in Missouri now.
Okay, so in Missouri. And
Yes.
how old are you?
I'm 36.
36. Nice.
Mhm.
And what do you do for a living?
So I actually have two jobs. So I work for a real estate company, and then I'm a mortgage loan officer as well.
Okay, nice. And what is your zodiac sign? I'm sorry, I forgot to ask.
I'm also a Pisces.
Oh, Pisces, another water sign. Nice.
Gang, gang.
Okay, okay, nice. And what do you like to do for fun?
A lot of different things. I love the outdoors, so I love to go kayaking. I love to go on bike rides. I love to travel. I love a good long road trip.
Hmm.
Um, Lots of different things. I like to do karaoke. I like to go out and do karaoke and play pool. I also play pool, so I like to do that. I'm terrible at it, but I like to play pool. Um,
Do you
yeah,
put the
lots of
bumper
different things.
guards on
Those
the
are a few.
side?
You sound like
No.
twins.
Oh
No?
no. Mm-mm.
Okay. Maybe you should try, to start using those. Maybe you get a little
Oh no,
better.
pool,
Full
Oh,
table.
oh, the
pool
pool. You
table.
put, I'm saying when you play bowling, do you put the bumper guards up from the side so
I
the
don't
ball
go.
bounces?
No, it's pool. I play pool, not bowling.
Oh, I thought you said bowling. Oh, okay,
Pool.
cool, cool. I
Yeah,
thought you
just
said
pool.
bowl. I thought you said you like to
I
bowl.
I go bowling too, but pool, yeah,
Okay,
is my
nice.
favorite.
All right, nice, nice. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Well, there you go. That's Bubbles. That's our second guest of the night, Bubbles. Now we will be introducing our third guest of the night. Everyone, please welcome Kurger.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Kurger. How you doing tonight? How you feeling?
Good. What's up, guys?
All right. Well, Kurger, let's get to know you a little bit. Where are you from?
I am from New York City.
Okay, New York City.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
I'm 35. Me.
And what is your zodiac sign?
I am an Aries.
Okay, Aries. All right.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a recruiter.
you're a recruiter.
Yeah, just like
Oh,
me.
what do you do
Yeah.
recruiting for?
I recruit for a hospitality group, so it's a group of restaurants. And I,
Okay, nice. Yeah, my admin, she's a look, Nene, she's a look, Nene the recruiter, she's a
yeah,
recruiter.
so I talk to chefs all day. We eat food all day. They get to make dishes, and I get to judge them on them, and then give my report.
Yeah, Nene says she recruited you.
She definitely recruited me, and I made it easy for her because I know it's hard out there. I know what it's like to be like, hey, you wanna come in? Hey, you wanna come in? So she asked me once, and I made it simple. I say yes.
I
So that's
appreciate
what
that,
we
bro.
do.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And thank Nene for recruiting you tonight,
Of
right?
course, of course. Anytime, guys.
All right. What do you like to do for fun, Kurgo?
I like to go to concerts. I've been trying to find concerts from like artists that I never heard of, and I'm randomly picking them and just going.
Okay,
Some have turned out good, some not, but it's still an adventure.
definitely. I love concerts.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I love, especially I like being in the front. I don't like being far. I
Yeah.
like being like
The
at
city's
least the
cheap,
first 10
so
rows.
lots of things to do here.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guess what, everyone? We have met our four guests of the night, and it's time to reveal their first deal breaker. Mr. 515, are you ready to hear the deal breakers?
I'm ready.
Let's go. All right. Now we're gonna start with Matilda. So Matilda, can you please reveal your first deal breaker?
I'm very nonchalant.
She's very nonchalant. Mr. 515, do you know what nonchalant is, right?
Yeah, it's kind
So
of
it's
like,
basically no
I know which one
emotion,
it is.
what.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm on the fence on that one because if
Okay.
I'm like, hey, you want to do something, it's like, well, I
Mm,
should.
Yeah, it's not for
yeah.
everybody
Then it's
though.
like, all right,
So
can I get like a yes or no? Can I get a little bit more oomph in the
it's
answer?
like,
I like meh.
so right. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, that is Matilda's first deal breaker. Now we Bubble, can you reveal your first deal breaker?
Yeah, I'm too nice.
You're too nice. Okay. What do you think about that, Mr. 515?
I'm guilty for that one. I'm like, oh, I'm over here going like, it's like, it's like a yes man. You can't say no and you're too nice and you don't want to like show other signs to the point that people actually
Well,
kind of
that could be
hate you.
good things for
Right,
something else.
All
right.
right. All right. Well, that was Bubble's
Thank you,
second deal
Nene.
breaker. That she's too nice. Now, Kerr girl, can
Thank
you
you.
reveal your first deal breaker?
Yes. My first deal breaker is I'm very loud. I laugh loud. I have loud jokes. Sometimes don't read the room.
So you're loud. You're very loud.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Mr. 515?
Now, when you say loud, is it just loud in general or loud at like inappropriate times?
I think I want to stay more loud, especially when it's something funny. Like everyone can be laughing at this level, and I'm laughing up here. Like I'm up here, it's ridiculous, and everybody's like, "Was it that funny?"
So,
But
Everybody just turns around and goes like, is she okay?
so
yeah,
it's
they're
like
just like,
once you come in the
"It
room,
wasn't
everybody
funny,
knows.
girl."
Once you come in the room, everybody knows you're there.
Yes, yes, which is not always fun because they're like,
Do you
We're in
walk
an
loud?
office, lady."
Do you walk loud?
Right.
I think I'm loud in general. Like, yes, I push my chair out. When I sit down, I'm like, I'm just very animated. I have a lot of commentary, even when it's not needed.
Gotcha. All right. Well, we just revealed their first deal breakers. Now for those who just joined us, this is Deal Breaker Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am your host, Dee Diamante, and we have Mr. 515, our special guest, and he will be eliminating
Thank you.
one of these girls in our next round. Mind you, they each come with three deal breakers that they are revealing throughout each round. So Matilda's first deal breaker was that she's nonchalant, right? Bubbles was that she's too nice, and Kurger is that she's too loud. All right. So now this round I will be asking them some questions, Mr. 515, about their deal breakers, so we can get to know more about why is it that they have these deal breakers. All right. Now, Matilda, we will start with you. Okay. So do you sometimes think that you too nonchalant in the wrong situations?
Um, I think it's to certain people. Like if it's like to my mate, no, I'm not. But for other people, I'm not friendly. So I really don't like nobody into my face too much, especially
Okay,
if I don't know you.
got you. All right. So
So
do
you
you
kind
feel
of
like
give them
you
like
have?
short.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Uh, so you're pretty much like giving like a short answer type situations to the people that you don't like, the people that you don't know, or
No, I would want more, like more questions, so I can get to know them and all the other stuff. Like I don't like short. Like I said, I don't like short answers. So
Right.
if you give me that,
Mhm.
I'm gonna give you nonchalant mode. So that means you really don't want to talk to me.
Okay. Do you like paragraphs?
Yes, sometimes.
Got you. Now, yeah, take note. Next time y'all write to Miss Matilda on the DM, we gotta be
An
at
actual
least a paragraph, three
conversation.
sentences and more,
it
right?
has to be a novel.
Got you. All right. So Matilda, do you feel like you have to fake an excitement for the benefit of your partners or friends?
No, I'm
No.
not faking nothing.
Okay, so that's just whatever. It doesn't matter if you don't feel no type of way. That's what they're gonna get.
Yeah,
Right?
you make me laugh, I laugh. You don't, I'm not gonna laugh.
Definitely, definitely. All right. Describe to us what you imagine, right? Your reaction will be for something big like a wedding engagement.
I'll probably cry. I probably like a little baby when it comes to that. I'll really cry.
Okay, so you will cry.
Hmm.
So that's the only so all right, it's hard because engagement is very big, right?
It is.
So right, so you just that's all you will do. You will cry. You won't. Will you have
I,
like some words to say? Or
I'll
you,
say some words too. I'll probably do a little scream. I don't know. My reaction probably be a little different.
all right, so for something big, so you definitely will show emotion for something big.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
you.
Like I
All
said,
right,
it's different. As I said, it's different with a partner because that person know you from the inside and out. People outside that don't know nothing. That person can make me a whole baby. I don't know.
got you. All right, all right. Well, for those who just joined, that was Matilda's first deal breaker that she's nonchalant, and those are the answers she had to
No,
our
you're not.
questions. Now we will be moving on to Bubble. So Bubble, so your deal breaker is that you're too nice, right?
Hmm.
All right. So now, what is one nice thing you've done that will surprise most people?
One nice thing that I've done. I don't know. I do a lot of nice shit. I drove to see a friend 7 hours away when she was feeling like she was going to commit suicide.
Oh
And I
wow.
stayed the
I
weekend
would.
with her.
Nice.
I think a lot of people would do that, but I feel like that's like a monumental thing for me because she was at like a low place. And I literally just packed a quick bag, popped in my Suburban, and headed
You
her
know what,
way.
Bubble? You'll be surprised how many people wouldn't do it. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Because a lot of people really don't care.
yeah,
And then they want to feel bad when it does happen, and they could be like, "Oh,
yeah.
damn, I could have helped them." And you're
Right.
definitely very, very nice for doing that. And thank you. I'm pretty sure that person is very appreciative of you also.
Yeah.
All right.
She's still here. She's still
Thank
here and
you.
I'm
she's still
tearing
holding
up.
strong.
Good.
Yeah, thank you for
Yeah,
saving.
that's
Thank you
good.
for saving a life.
I'm over
Yeah,
here like,
absolutely. Of
wow,
course.
okay.
Amazing.
I always
Yeah,
think like what would I want somebody to do for me, if I
Yeah,
was going through that. And so that's just
definitely.
how I live my life.
That's amazing.
that
Okay.
happened to me recently. Well, at least it was
Yeah.
7. I had to do 12 hours, girl.
7 hours is a
I wish
lot.
it was 7.
All right. Do you think people take advantage of your niceness?
Oh, absolutely. It's just kind of comes with the territory and definitely have been walked all over a few times.
It happens. I
It
know. I have,
happened.
I have a nice heart too, and they tend to always take advantage. But you know what? At the end of the day, this is who we are, right? And we're always gonna be nice no matter what, even if they do us wrong. That's the bad thing about
Right.
being nice, right?
Absolutely.
Definitely. All right. Do you think others will benefit from being as nice as you, or do you see it as a potential weakness?
I mean, it can be a weakness, right? Because I could allow things, that I shouldn't allow, which causes more hurt because I am so nice and I can, see the benefit in people and see, what they're trying to say, but they may not know how to say it. And so, I feel like it does more harm sometimes than good. But there is a lot of good out of being nice because there isn't a lot of nice people in the world, especially in traffic.
Definitely. All right, definitely those road rages. All right. Does your partner have to be too nice, or will you date a meanie?
Either one. I mean, it would be great to have someone that would be nice. I have definitely dated nice people and mean guys. So, I prefer a little bit nicer, but I also would prefer just them to be truthful and like upfront, and say if I'm doing something that I can improve on. So I don't want it to be like completely nice because I can take constructive criticism, but um to be mean, I don't know that my personality is the best to have someone that can just be kind of an asshole, for lack of a better way of saying it.
Definitely. All right. All right. Nice. All right. So that is Bubbles' answers to her question, to her deal breaker, which is that she's too nice. Now we're gonna go with Curl Girl's questions to her deal breaker, which is that she's too loud.
Yes.
So I had to get loud a little bit.
It was hard for me to like listen to all of you guys without laughing or making comments.
But, all right. So Curl Girl, are you loud in all aspects of life? Like at work? Are you just loud
Um, it's
like in the
happened at work. It's definitely happened at work, and I have to like remind myself where I'm at. Somebody says a joke, and I'm like cracking up, and we're in a quiet office.
are you loud in the bedroom?
I think
Just
I'm.
asking
First
because
of all, I wasn't ready for that question.
sometimes you can be loud and then when it comes to the bedroom it's
Yeah,
like a
I was
different
like, wait, what?
Well,
listen, these
Um,
are our questions.
uh, 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 I'm
I think it's
talkative.
a no,
I'm
Mr.
talkative.
515. Mr. 515 wanted to know, but if you was loud in the bedroom. So I
Sheesh.
think her answer is no, bro. Well, she said she's loud at all times, so you better get ready.
Yeah.
wow.
All right. If your
Hold on, I
partner
need
had to
another drink
work
of water
every
here, real
day
quick.
early in the morning, will you
Wait,
try to
what?
keep it down at night, or is it just uncontrollable?
I think it really depends. If it's something funny, I have been known to like wake somebody up because I'm laughing at a video or something or whatever I've been looking
Oh
at.
man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Is it like a family trait? Are your whole family loud? Is your whole
Well,
family loud?
I'm Puerto
I'm about to say you
Rican and
Puerto
I'm from the
Rican.
Bronx. I'm pretty loud. I think a lot of Puerto Ricans from the Bronx tend to be loud. My sister's louder than me. Oh my God, she has no like filter. So I think I'm in the middle somewhere.
So
I'm
what are your
definitely in the
family
middle.
reunions like?
What does my family sound like?
The family reunions,
Oh
are they
my
like?
God. We just went to one. It was terrible. I can't even hear anything in the videos.
Oh,
I can't hear shit. I can't hear nothing. So yeah. So there's a bunch of yelling, a bunch of like laughing and just craziness. So yeah.
All right. There you go. Well, those are
It was a fun time.
that's Killer Girl's answers to her deal breaker questions. Now we will be moving on
Wepa.
to our round two. All right, round two will be our elimination round. For those who just joined, this is Deal Breaker. Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am your host, Dee Diamante, and we have our special guest, Mr. 515. Mr. 515, now this round will be eliminating one of these ladies depending on the deal breakers that I will be revealing, right? Now, Mr. 515, these deal breakers, I will be revealing them in a random order. So you don't know what deal breaker belongs to who, right? So you are gonna eliminate one of these ladies dependent on the deal breaker in a random order. So whatever deal breaker you think is worse, that's what you will be eliminating. All right. So ladies, he don't know who deal breaker belongs to, right? So just let's reveal our second deal breakers of the night. All right. So now, Mr. 515, our first deal breaker is that they have baby. They are baby fever addict, right? So they've always want babies. They always thinking of having a baby. They could have, I don't know if they could have twins and then think about having another baby, but maybe that's a possibility also. Right? Maybe they want a lot of kids. So what is your opinion about that person having baby, baby fever?
Mm.
I'm having that one. I know I said I want kids myself, but
Right?
I
You say you don't have kids.
two.
So all you want is
But
two.
yeah, I only want is two. But if they want more, then we gotta, you know, figure out something or come to an
Okay.
agreement, or I'll sneak to the hospital, get a little stitch snip, and call it good.
Gotcha.
Sorry,
All right.
that's me. Hold on, let me.
Okay, somebody got a dog.
No, my son started laundry.
Oh, you
Oh,
do
okay.
laundry with the washing machine.
He was
I was
doing
like,
his
"Is that a dog?"
chores. My bad.
All right. Now
Oh,
we're gonna go with the next deal breaker. All right, Mr. 515. Our next deal breaker is that they are they're very sensitive, right? So what is your opinion about that? They're very sensitive. I guess when it comes to their feelings, whatever. If you say maybe if you say something too loud towards them, maybe too aggressive, they'll start crying. They're just sensitive. Maybe when it comes to things, maybe a movie, who knows, right? But they are sensitive. What is your opinion about that?
I kind of want to know what extent of sensitive, to be honest, because if they're just sensitive when I just like a small little argument to the point that they start crying or that kind of stuff,
I
I
mean, if
don't
someone's
know, to
sensitive,
be
I'm pretty
honest.
sure if you was to argue with them, they probably start crying, right? Usually
Well,
that
no
would be
matter,
the
yeah, but
depending how
if
hard
it's
how
like
much
something,
the argument.
but if it's
All
something
right,
over like something just like little, like a little thing or something like that, then that might be just a tad bit too extreme.
got all right. Well, that's our second deal breaker of today. Now we're gonna reveal our third deal breaker. Our third deal breaker is that this this person starts arguments to end when they want to end the relationship. They like to start arguments. Right. So I don't
Sorry,
know
what?
how you. All right. So this person, when they ready to break up with you, they like to start
Uh
arguing.
huh.
So they basically they'll start fights,
Wow.
for no reason, just because they want to make sure that they probably don't blame you, maybe, for what's happening. What do you think about that?
You start arguing just to get out. That is probably one of the
I
most
mean, that means
stupidest
they're
things I've
tired of
ever.
you, So I guess a lot of men and women do that. Once they feel like they don't want to be with that person, they start little fights here and there, so the person can maybe get tired of
Right.
them or go cheat and maybe basically kind of blame them. I guess I don't know, but so what is your opinion about that? What do you think
it's the
about that?
Puerto Rican in me.
I'm not a I'm not an argument person, but if it's like trying to like bring a point across, then we could try to compromise. But if it's like just something to the extreme of ending an argument, um,
Okay,
I'm just not an
well,
argumentative person.
got you. All right. So those are our three deal breakers, right? Again, they was randomly chosen. Now out of those three, right, which is the baby fever addict, one of them is sensitive, and the other one likes to start arguments when the relationship is over, when they want to be done with the relationship. So out of those three, Mr. 515, which one you will be eliminating today?
Not the sensitive one.
He's looking, he's like, oh my god.
Not definitely not the sensitive one. The sensitive one is safe
Okay, so you say the sensitive.
for this
Okay.
argument.
So now we have out of the baby fever, they're always gonna want babies. So after you have your two kids, they might have one
Uh-huh.
more. or you have the one that likes to start the arguments at the ending of the relationship.
I might have to go with the argument one.
The arguments. So
Yeah, because I'm not an argument person, and if it's towards the end of the relationship, done is done.
right, so the basically the relationship will be done.
Mhm.
Gotcha. All right. Well, for the person, our guest tonight with the deal breaker that's likes to start arguments, please raise your hand.
Ah,
Bubble.
I thought it was. What's
So I
I'm
just
too
told him,
nice. I'm too nice, and I don't know how to
You were
break
like,
up with
that
people.
is
Well, there you go,
I don't know how
wow.
to break up with
You were like,
people.
And y'all thought it was
So
me. That was cute. That was
I'm
cute.
not toxic.
Okay.
I just don't know how to break
Okay.
up with people.
okay.
I would
So
just
Bubble,
say no.
you don't know how to break up with people. So
I really don't.
why you just don't tell them?
guys.
But for me, an argument isn't like throwing dishes across the room. Like an argument to me is like, I don't like that you did. Like I'm just complaining
Complain a lot.
literally with a smile on my face.
Talking about
Because
don't do
it's just
bubble like
hard,
that. You just
especially
did me.
if I've tried to communicate, if something bothered me and it feels like the other person's not listening, then I just start nitpicking things so they'll break up with me because I just don't like breaking people's hearts. So I'm terrible at breaking up with people.
Came at me
So
crazy.
you're too nice, but you want to choose violence at the end of the relationship.
No, it's not. It's a different type of violence. It's more just like nitpicking things. It's not like arguing. It's just like, yeah, it's like just nitpicking things, especially like I said, if I have expressed myself and it feels like the other person's not listening, then I have a hard time like with it.
I'm just in complete shock. Wow, I was that.
Yeah, y'all thought it was me. And it's not. That's what y'all get.
You know the
Well,
law was
Bubble.
like starting fights.
I'm sorry. All right, now can you review your third deal breaker for us? The third deal breaker you have for us tonight?
I'm clingy.
She's also
You're
clingy.
winning.
I'm
So
very clingy.
you like that, Mr. 515? You like clinginess?
I like my space half the time.
Okay. So that's another deal breaker. Definitely would have been a deal breaker. All right, well, Bubble, I'm so sorry you was not chosen today, but don't
It's all
leave because
good.
we're gonna bring you back in the box.
Nice to meet everyone.
Bye,
Thank you.
Bubbles.
Appreciate you. All right. Well, Mr. 515,
Wow.
that was our first guest elimination. Right now we
I'm
will
so
be moving
shocked.
on to our next round.
That's a good one.
Well, our next round now. Before we move to our next round, Matilda, can you reveal your second deal breaker?
Baby fever.
So Miss Matilda over here is the one with the baby fever. So you have kids, Matilda? You said you have kids?
I have one child.
You have one. How many more kids do you want?
It's two more.
I'm sorry?
It was just two more. I really just want one.
Two more.
It depends on who I'm with. I really just want one.
Okay, so are you okay with that, Mr. 515, with 3 instead of 2 that you want?
I mean, three's totally fine. Now, if it's like the excessive of 4 or 5, then it's like
That's
okay,
too
we
much.
need to stop.
That's too much.
Got you.
I already get a dog.
So obviously Curl Girl's second deal breaker is that she's very sensitive.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Now, what do you think about that, Mr. 515?
I'm really curious on the sensitive, like
Ask away.
I
how
think I'm
sensitive.
I'm full of emotions. Like I could see a sad commercial and I'm crying. I could see a fucking puppy. Oops, sorry. I could see a puppy on the street, and I'm like, can we get him? Can we just like get him food? Like,
Crystal.
or if I can't get my way, like definitely cry when I can't get my way, especially with my mom and my dad, because it's pretty easy. Stuff like that. Like I think I wouldn't cry in a little baby argument, but if it's a big argument, yeah, I'm gonna cry.
Is it like the spoil way?
I'm gonna cry. Is it what?
Like the spoil way? Like you like to be
A
spoiled?
little bit, but then also like I really feel like I cry over silly stuff like commercials. Like what does a commercial have to do with me? Not much, but I'm still like
Gotcha.
Mm.
Be
Or
honest,
baby videos
you
too.
cry
Like
during
you see
TikToks,
little
don't
cute
you?
baby videos, and you're like, ah.
Gotcha. All right.
Guilty.
Now
I'm
I want
like,
to ask. I
wait,
want to ask Matilda some questions, right? So,
yeah.
Matilda, I want to ask you, right? So, your baby fever addiction. How many babies did you imagine having, though? Just those two extra, or do you see yourself with
Two,
more?
Yeah, it's a lot of
two,
Pampers after two.
two,
Just
two was it.
got you. All
You
right.
should black up.
But I would do whatever my husband wants, basically. But I would be good with just two.
Do, do
Ooh.
you see? All right. All right. All right. Got you. You ever try buying one of those them fake babies that you could, just in case, for the
Nah,
moment?
I could leave that to my daughter. I ain't got nothing to do with me.
Got you. Car girl.
They got the
Now,
real bougie fake babies though.
Kirgo, I want to ask you, right? The fact that you're sensitive, right? Do you think this app has made you more sensitive or less sensitive?
Um,
Mm.
I think it's helped me. It's helped me because I have to have tough skin to be a
Yeah,
streamer.
right. It gave you tougher
So,
skin, right?
so I've definitely been able to let things roll off my shoulders and just like whatever. At first it was a little scary. Definitely took a few things to heart, but then I kind of let it go.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now we're gonna go and we're gonna move on to our next round, right? Our last deal breaker. For those who just joined, this is Deal Breaker, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am your host, Dee Diamanté, and today we have our special guest, Mr. 515. Mr. 515 already eliminated one of our guests, that which was Bubbles, because she likes to start arguments before she ends the relationships,
She's super
and
nice.
she also is too nice. She's also too nice and too clingy, so she was eliminated, right? But Matilda and Kurgirl still have one deal breaker to reveal, and this is the time to reveal it, right? But as we also know, Mr. 515 also comes with his own deal breaker, right? Can it be that he has very bad road rage? Or can it be that he is a loud snorer? Or he basically takes hogs all over the bed throughout the night. He takes over the bed 75, 80, 90% of it. And I'm sorry, ladies, you're gonna be in a little corner. How do you feel about that? We don't know. Yeah, we will find out at the end of the show. All right. Now, um, Matilda and Kurger, I would like for you ladies to reveal your first deal breaker. We're gonna start with Matilda. Matilda, what is your third deal breaker?
Bad at communicating.
So Matilda is very bad at communicating. How do you feel about that, Mr. 515?
Well, through text.
Through text. She's bad at communicating through text. When if you might misunderstand what she's trying to tell you.
You like to.
Communication, to me, communication is key. And if I need to like text something, like something very important to the that I can't call her because I'll be like busy at work and whatnot, then I don't get a response within maybe like at least an hour or so.
Mhm.
Then I'll be
Nah,
like,
I'm not that.
"Are
I'm
you
not doing
okay?
that.
What's going on?" Because it's going to be more like a worry type situation.
Yeah. No, I don't take over an hour to respond. I'm just saying, like, I don't do that full paragraph
It'll
through
be short.
text messages. Like, I want to see your emotions
Hmm.
when we talk about something serious sometimes.
Right. Okay. Got you. All right. Well, that is Matilda's. I'm sorry. That is Matilda's third deal breaker. So, Kurger, what is your third deal breaker of the night?
I'm addicted to social media, TikTok specifically.
Okay.
It does tie into me being loud because I do end up laughing in the middle of the night at TikToks. Or I'm like, look at this, look at this. So that's me. Mhm.
Got you. All right. Now, so you're always on
Good, let's
social media.
sleep.
So you say TikTok. So and you're always here because you stream on the Meet Me app,
Yes,
the POF,
yes.
whatever
So when
app
I'm
you're on
not
right now.
streaming, I'm on TikTok, and I had to set a reminder because I was on TikTok, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's 8 o'clock. Let me get out of there and come here."
So
And I
okay.
live in Houston.
So has that intervened in the has TikTok intervened in the fact of a important event you have to go to?
It definitely has made me late to some things, but also I lose a lot of sleep. Like I'm supposed to go to bed at 10 o'clock. I'm in bed by midnight because I end up scrolling and scrolling.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well,
Terrible. It's terrible. I have to put the phone down and like close my eyes.
what do you think about that, Mr. 515?
We're all guilty on that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Yeah, I was like,
guilty. But that's.
I
mean,
think I'm even
I'm
more
on the
guilty
same
because
boat
sometimes
too.
I'm replying
But
with TikTok sounds.
right, but it's also to the point. It's like there's moderations of how like little moderations because there could be something that's like, oh, I need to go to this. I need to get ready and whatnot. Except for being on TikTok, then you're just like, oh crap.
Right. Right. All right. Well, there you go. That is Curl Girl's third deal breaker. Is that she's a social she has a social media. She's addicted to it. She's always on social media, TikTok. Now, so Matilda. Now, so Curl Girl, right? Her deal breakers is that she's loud, she's sensitive, and that she's always on social media, right? What is your opinion about that?
I don't know. I really don't have a problem with that because my whole family is like that. So they are
They
so
just not
drinking.
long.
So I'm used to it. It's like I'm used to that stuff. So it's like, the social media part definitely is like everybody does that,
Right.
especially when they find something good to look at and they bored.
Ouch.
So I don't
All
really
right.
know.
Now, Kurger. Now, Matilda, she's nonchalant. She just proved it to us, right? And she has baby fever and she's bad at communicating. What do you think about that?
Um, I think that if she found somebody that she felt comfortable and safe with, she probably would be more open and more like talkative and probably a little
Yep.
more flexible as far as like, being nonchalant. She just probably got to find the right combo of a person. So I feel her on that. I really do.
Gotcha. All right.
hmm
And about the baby fever, what do you think about that?
I think if she finds the right match that understands her, she better get to baby making. Like it make the match has happened. Do it. Go for it. But be careful. Diapers are expensive. I don't know if I could do it again.
I got a free program for that, so I ain't worried
Oh,
about
go
that.
ahead. Get all the programs first. Line them up. See, she's doing her research too.
Okay.
Love it.
And the bad at communicating. How do you feel about that?
That's it.
Through
Like I
text.
said,
Through
I
text.
think if she was comfy, I think she would probably be more open to maybe working on it.
Gotcha.
Somebody who's like really in like or in love, they're gonna listen a little more and be like, oh, okay, I'll try. So
Definitely.
That's
yeah.
true.
All right. Sounds great. Well, Mr. 515, there you go. These are the deal breakers. Matilda's is that she's nonchalant, she has baby fever, and she's bad at communicating. And Kurger is that she's loud, she's sensitive, and she's a social media addict. Now, out of those deal breakers, we have to choose one tonight. We're gonna be eliminating a lady dependent on all three deal breakers that they come with. No, so you have to put them all together and actually say, all right, out of these, can I deal with these three or can I deal with these three? Now it's your choice to decide which deal breaker you will be able to deal with.
Man, this one's really, really, really hard. I have to go. The nonchalant and the communication come hand in hand. They're kind of both within almost in its own category, to be honest. But
Mhm.
yeah, I got to eliminate Matilda.
I'm sorry, Matilda.
Yeah,
So why is the reason why you're eliminating Matilda? But
because like the baby fever is
yeah,
totally
let's do
fine.
that.
It's like
Right.
we all want kids at some point or more of that kind of stuff. But the nonchalant or the communication in a way,
Mm-hmm.
I I want a response. I don't want to have you know have
Gotcha.
okay or I don't know that kind of
All
What
stuff.
right.
you signed up for?
Well, Matilda, I'm sorry you was not chosen tonight. There goes the nonchalantness. Thank you for being part of the show. Though. Don't go. You know, we're gonna bring you back in the box, but thank you for being part of the show tonight. Um, I would like you to please leave the box. That way we could go on to the last and final round. Thank you again, Matilda. Make sure you hit them with the fade.
Feel the bubbles.
Now, Curl Girl, guess what? You was chosen tonight.
What happens now?
You was
Do I
chosen
get to
tonight.
show you all my TikToks?
You know what happens
now,
now?
Mr. 515? Do I get
Guess
to
what?
show you my
You know what?
TikToks? I got a buggy. I got a whole folder.
Wait, Curl
I
Girl,
put,
hold
we can have a
on.
whole conversation in TikToks.
Oh, she's just ready. She's like, y'all don't even want to. I don't care about his deal breaker. I'm down. All right, listen, Curl Girl. We
Snoring,
have to
I'm gonna
find
have some
out
earplugs.
about his
If he
deal
snores,
breaker. All right. So now, Kurga, you was chosen today, but as we know, Mr. 515 comes with his own deal breaker, which is that it could be that he has really bad road rage, or is it that he snores very loudly, or can it be that he's a bed hogger, right? He takes over the whole bed. Now,
um,
out of those three deal breakers, which one you think you cannot deal with?
I think the snoring would be the toughest.
Okay.
But we can make it work. Earplugs, I'll make it work for you. You feel me?
So,
Mr.
so
515.
you prefer to have him basically take over the whole bed over snoring?
Well, I'm not. I think I sleep a little like on the corner already.
Okay.
I'm only 5 feet tall, so I won't take up much of the bed. So I'll let you have most of it if that was the case. It's okay. I think I'm all right with that one.
And how do you feel about him having really bad road rage?
That one, I don't know. That one would make me nervous if you start an argument while we're driving. That would stress me out. So that one is the only one that I'm like, I can't find a fix for. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to sleep while we drive, so I don't have to like look.
Got you. All right. All right. Well, third girl. I'm sorry, Mr. 515. Can you reveal your real deal breaker?
So, you don't have to worry about the snoring. I do
Okay.
have a little bit of road rage when it comes to
Ooh.
rush hour. The reason
Okay.
for
I feel you.
behind like 4 or 5 cars behind because I can't
Mhm.
deal with people who don't pay attention to the roads. I have to take some of the back roads because I'm not dealing with, stupid people that don't know how to drive or not paying attention.
I'm from New York City, so I know a lot of stupid people in the road. So I can sympathize with you. Um, I don't know. I think I still might be nervous if you're like yelling at somebody.
It's just a subtle one. It's not like I'm like actually
You just
yelling at.
cursing, you just
Well,
doing a whole
there was
thing of
one
curses
incident in
in
the
the
parking
car.
lot, but the guy like kind of zoomed in while I was just finishing backing out, and my window was down, and
Hmm.
may have called him some words, and he stopped,
Okay.
and I looked at him, and I told him he better keep going, if not, we're gonna have a problem. About almost got on my car.
See, the thing about TikTok, I've seen a lot of road rage videos about on TikTok, and they sometimes end badly. So I think that's what makes me nervous. Like scared about other crazy people, like you saying one thing and then just come out like crazy and start like chasing
No, I
you.
I just
That
I
makes me,
just
that
I
makes me
like give them the
nervous.
stare. Like I'll give them the stare. It's like
Like,
do something first. I dare you.
yeah.
Because when
See,
they
I'm the
first
type
swing,
of
they're
driver
going to
that
be the
don't want to
one
make
getting
eye
in trouble
contact. I'm
first.
like, no, no.
like
All right.
like
Well,
I
let's
had
let's finish
people in the
up.
boards. Trust me.
All right, let's finish up real quick. So, Kurga, will you accept Mr. 515 with his deal breaker of him having road rage?
Um, I think if he lets me show him my TikToks, I think I would be open to like working with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, give and take kind of situation.
Done deal.
So,
Amazing.
if we could laugh on
Nice.
a few TikToks.
Well, guess what? Congratulations.
TikToks.
Y'all have accepted each other's deal breakers tonight, right? I don't know what's gonna happen after this, and y'all gonna be making TikToks. I don't know what's gonna happen, but when y'all do, just make sure that
He's
y'all
gonna
follow me
road
on
rage
TikTok,
drive
all
you to
right?
TikTok Anonymous.
Just make sure y'all follow me on TikTok. I'll follow back. All right. Now, thank you so much. I would like for the guests, the other guests to come in. Please, Matilda, if you can, Bubbles, if you can, please rejoin the box. That way we could introduce y'all again and get y'all some faves. The DMs. Is Matilda still here? So yeah, I want to thank again. I want to
She's
thank
so
everybody.
nonchalant. She's like, nah.
Thank y'all so much for being part of the show today. I appreciate it so much. Y'all was amazing. Y'all did an
Puerto
amazing
Rican.
job. It was fun. I was entertained. I want to thank the guests. All the guests, and I want to thank all the viewers for being here tonight. I also want to thank the top three of the show.
My
The
bad.
show with this Bubbles, Nini, and Crystal. Thank you so much, Crystal. You'll be getting a shout out on Instagram. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Now,
Sorry, Damon or Deacon.
all right. Now, let's start with Mr. 515 since he's right next to me. Mr. 515. Let's get to know when do you stream? Because this, you're always on social media also, right? So, when do you stream? Do you have any events coming up? Where can we catch you?
Yeah, so I'm actually planning on streaming here pretty quick after I get done, so I can actually put my hours in a little bit. But I usually stream around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. I am going to be on Acting Out this Thursday. I'm going to be one of the featured guests for Romal's show, Acting Out, which is the improv show. Come check it out. It's
Yes.
really
Love that
funny
show.
and hilarious.
To do those.
And I'm
love that
also
show.
in an auction on July 22nd. I got to double. It's
Okay.
on my store. I just posted it.
This weekend.
Yeah, so it's this weekend. It's this Saturday. Top Batch Tour is hosting it. It's the Wild Ones auction. My time is at 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's only a 1 minute. It's only a 1 minute battle since it's her 1 year anniversary, and she invited a whole bunch of us that throughout that 1 year of her and also getting that top badge too. She invited the people who connected with her at a certain level to be on that auction. So
Nice.
it's going to be a lot of fun.
Nice. All right. Well, make sure you hit Mr. 515 with a fave. Go check him out on his streams and go support him for his auction this Saturday. All right. Now we have
Saturday,
Kurgirl.
8:45.
Oops, sorry.
Saturday, right? Yes. All right. Now, Kurgirl, when can we find you streaming? Any social media? Do you have any events coming up?
I'm pretty simple. I don't really have any events coming up. My socials are listed in my profile here.
Okay.
But I usually stream around bedtime hours, 9, 10 o'clock, just chopping it up, making friends, laughing around, having a good time.
Got you. All right. Nice. Well, there you go. Make sure y'all hit Kurgirl out with the fave. Go check her out at her stream. Go check her live out. Go support and show some love. All right. Now, Babu, you're gonna go with you. Where can we find you? With any social medias that we can find you at? Any events coming up?
Yeah, so I think my IG is in my bio. I do have a few TikToks. I don't get on it a whole lot. I'm more on it because my kids are on it. So it's how I kind of monitor what they do. I stream when my children aren't here. So I am on a rotating schedule with their dad. So I try not to stream as far as like running a stream when they're here because they're usually my attention is on them. But every other weekend I'm usually on in the evenings, and we usually do like a game night. We play different games, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I probably won't ever be in another auction. I was in an auction a few months back, which was pretty cool. It was a Western theme, so that was fun.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't really do a lot of events. This is, I think, my first actual event that I've ever been in. So it was kind of cool. I mean, I got eliminated first or whatever, but no, minor detail. But yeah, we just sit back. We just sit back, play games. It's all good. We just sit back, have fun. Sometimes we'll have topics and talk about different things, but yeah. There'll be a whole different walks of life in my stream, I guess, because of my personality. So have some feisty people in there and some not so feisty. So it's interesting.
Okay, nice. Well, I want to appreciate you. Thank you for being on the show and actually
Of
opening
course.
up to being in the show. I hope that this have actually made you feel more comfortable with being in other upcoming events, other shows on the app. So
Yeah,
hopefully, you can basically promote yourself more in different shows and in other people's streams. All right.
absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Now, Matilda, hi.
Hi.
So, when can we find you? When do you stream your social media? Do you have any events coming up?
I have no more events coming up. I already had an auction, but I do stream late at night because I like the Demon Hour, of course.
All right.
Um, that's basically it. I don't be on social media like that. I don't do the TikTok.
You don't be on TikTok?
Nope, I don't have that app.
Got you. Hey, listen. I've never been
It's
into TikTok,
addictive.
but
You're fine. Say that.
follow
It's
it.
I feel
addictive.
so called out now.
all right. All right, well, there you go. That's Matilda. Make sure you hit her with the fave. Go check her out on her stream. Go support. Go show some love. Again, I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank my guests. I want to thank my viewers, and definitely want to thank my admins to my show. I appreciate you. This is Deal Breaker, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with your host, Dee Diamante. Thank you so much. Appreciate the love.